Comparing Bitcoin to NASDAQ, you'll see a lot of similarities in how price is delivered. Now, this is the daily time frame, right? Remember the 8th of August? Now, the 8th of August is very significant because if you go back and watch my review for NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow Jones, you'd see that on the 8th of August, we had a massive influx of bullish pressure in the stock index markets as well as Bitcoin. I mean, if I was to go back and have a look at the Forex pairs, GDP USD and Euro USD as an example, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see something along the lines of this. In fact, your study, if you're watching this video, is to go back, especially if you trade Forex pairs, and have a look at what happened on the 8th of August. And the reason why I say so, sorry, I had a bit of saliva on my lips there. The reason why I say so is because although all of the markets are different to one another, there's similarities in how price is delivered with every single one of them. And this is the reason why I'm able to use the same form of analysis with every single market that I touch. All right, Bitcoin is also not a asset that I trade. I do dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Hence the reason why I do analyze it. I just don't analyze it because everyone else wants me to. I do have vested interest in Bitcoin. And I just wanted to draw your conclusion with the fact that the downside movement, before the upside movement happened, minor retracement, or continuation to the upside, very, very similar to, obviously, I wouldn't say the past 3 to 4 days, but I mean, if you was to use Monday as an example, buy stops wasn't taken out. In fact, the highs was created on the Saturday and Sunday were the days where we saw the last 2 up close candles. We sold off into the higher time frame weekly order block, which the consequent encroachment of that is 63,331. All right. And in my weekly analysis that I posted on TradingView, I mentioned that I'd want to see, oh my God, I'm trying to move the arrow, but it's just not. This is why I don't like trading on my phone, nor analyzing on my phone. It's very annoying. My projection for BTC was for us to sell off into the high time frame array, hold that region, and then pump and look to take out the 65659.78 region. Now, this number might be different depending on what brokerage platform you're actually trading on. For me, it's Binance, so I'm currently using Binance. Don't know if you're able to tell. How am I able to show you guys? So as you can see, guys, it's Binance that I'm using. So the Binance chart might be different to the chart that you guys are using, whether it's Huobi, Coinbase, etc., etc. And what we're seeing here is, oh my God, I'm trying to move it and it's not moving. I hate using my phone, guys. Oh my God. Maybe it's using iPhone that is just a bit troublesome. As I was saying, guys, what we've seen here so far is a sell-off into this region. So if I'm looking for buys, what I'd want to see, all right, this is if I was to trade the market, what I'd want to see is, let's go over to the hourly time frame. Oh no. See, what I would want to see is relative equal highs at this region taken out today. All of these highs right there, all the way going up to 64,000, I'd want to see taken out. Every single one of them. All right. So Monday, Tuesday, so what we have seen going into today is just pure decline in price action. Little to no imbalances. In fact, there is no imbalances, guys. We traded into an area where we previously spiked into, which was the lows. So it was 62,659.09. 62,657. So we actually traded lower than where that low was. So going into the UK session and the US AM session, I'd want to see these highs run up and above. So I'd want to see them run out and 64k booked by today. Let's have a look at the daily time frame once again. Let's have a look at the weekly time frame. As you can see that the delivery to 63,331 occurred. This was something that I mentioned in my trading view review. So if you go on my trading view account, then you guys will see that this projection for 63,331 and 63,866 was made and it was booked. This is literally the next step to it. So I did believe that selling off from here is probably not the best way to liquidate a lot of people long. I believe once you get up to this region, then we can really start to make some movement, because getting up to 65,659 is much closer to all-time highs than the lows, you know, and that would induce more people to then add to their position. So then on the market starts to turn around, stocks are taken, and there's going to be a massive sell-off to the downside. So we'll leave it like that, and I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow to see what has happened. Ideally, I'd want to see price trade above the mean threshold. Worst case scenario, stay where it is or below the mean threshold, but I would not want to see price close below the high time frame array.